Hey guys, so I'm here with a video called My Best of 2016, and I actually saw John Green do this over on the Vlogbrothers channel, and I thought it was a really cool idea, so I decided I was going to do it myself. Basically, just it is you talk about your favorite moments that you have experienced during the year of 2016, and what made them so special and whatnot. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right in. I can't really think of anything that happened like in the beginning of the year that I was like, oh my god, this is like a standout moment or anything. But starting in the end of June, I went to my favorite music festival in the entire world called Warped Tour. Basically, it's a traveling music festival of like alternative, punk, rock music that travels all across the US and sometimes do Canada, and every once in a while they'll do like a European short thing. But basically they travel all over the US, they go to major cities, and they set up this pop-up festival with like 5 or 6 different stages and hundreds of bands, and everybody just plays music all day long, and there's shopping, and it's amazing. It's like one of my favorite things in the entire world. So this year I got to go once again, and it was even better than it has been in past years because some of my favorite bands were on tour this year. Number one being The Maine. I talk about them endlessly, and I know that because they're like the best band in the entire world, and if you still haven't listened to them, you totally should check them out. Like, they're amazing and I love them. So they were there, and I finally, after 4 years of going to concerts and standing in line and waiting for the band to come out, I finally got a good picture with John O'Callaghan, the lead singer from The Maine. I love him, he's dorky and he's great, and I'm going to marry him one day. But every time I seem to see him when we take pictures, either he looks bad or I look bad. But this summer I was actually able to get a really good picture, and it's like my favorite picture in the entire world now. Also, I got to meet the lead singer of State Champs, and I love State Champs. They're also a really great band. You should totally check them out. And totally mosh pit for the first time at their show, and it was amazing. Actually, if you go look at they did a, what do we call it? Warped Tour, their YouTube channel. They did like a little like overview of different dates, and then the Dallas date, if you look, and there's in a video, I am there. You can see me. It's a circular mosh pit, and we're running, and it's me and my best friend, and I'm in a red hat and a blue tank top, and she's in a yellow tank top, and you can see us like sprinting. I remember I was sitting on like looking at my phone like the next day, and they had posted it as they like put together all the different videos, and I remember seeing this myself like run by, and I was like, oh my god, I'm famous. Just kidding, I'm not. But it was a really cool experience, and it's awesome that I'm actually like in that video. So I will link that video down below if you want to go try to find me. I think I'm like in the middle of it. In July, my best friend's family decided to take a trip to Colorado, and she invited me to tag along, which I was super excited about because I've never been to Colorado. Well, technically I have been to Colorado because like my parents did this US like motorhome trip, but I was like 4, so I don't remember anything, because every time I'm like, oh my god, I haven't been there, my dad was like, yes you have. So we went to Colorado, and we were up there for a week, and it was me and her entire family, and it was just awesome. They are amazing people, and I had a lot of fun. I want to go back. It's so beautiful, the temperature's so nice. We went jeeping, because her family is like really into jeeping right now, and they all have like jeeps, and so we went off-roading, and we had the tops down, and her dad has like this little yellow jeep that we rode in, and it was really cool. Like, it was the most amazing experience I've ever had, and it definitely makes me want to move out to Colorado and like live there for the rest of my life because it's just beautiful. Oh my goodness. Also, I got altitude sickness at one point because we were driving from Pagosa Springs, where we were staying, and we drove up to Telluride. Well, we drove to Ouray, we stayed the night, and then we drove to Telluride the next day, which is actually a giant ski resort city. And when we were in Telluride, I got altitude sickness. Like, I thought I was dying, so that was not fun. But other than that, like, it was a great experience. I would totally do it again. I told Laura, I was like, I want to go on all your family vacations now because I love your family. So in August of this year, we are hosting another foreign exchange student like we did a couple years ago. Her name is Anna, and she's from the Netherlands, and she is adorable. So in August, she flew into the US, and we picked her up at the airport, and I remember telling my mom on the way to the airport, I was like, I just really want some tacos, because normally when we pick them up, we go eat dinner afterwards. And I told my mom, I was like, I really want some tacos, like really bad. And she was like, okay. So we pick Anna up at the airport, and man, that girl is talkative. She's adorable though. And so we went to this little Mexican restaurant right off the Stockyards, and I was like, oh yes, tacos. So we get tacos, and she ordered tacos too. And I know in Europe a lot of the people, they don't use their hands to eat like we do. You know, we eat a lot of finger food like tacos and pizza and sandwiches, and like all that stuff is hand food to us. Well, they don't really use that. They use a lot of fork and knife for like everything. Like our passport exchange student Hannah was from Denmark, and she would cut up her burgers and eat it with a fork. And she also did that with her pizza, which I thought was hilarious, and I went to give her crap for it about it. But Anna was trying to do that with her taco, and I was like, no, you gotta do this. So I showed her, you know, you gotta pick it up, and you gotta tilt it, or you gotta like tilt your head, and you gotta take a bite. It was really funny, but it was really cool, because it's like, so like it just makes you remember that not everybody does everything like we do here in the US, and so I thought it was a really cool experience to show how to eat a taco. And then here in October, I want to say it was, my sister is a senior in high school this year, and so, you know, it's a lot of like lasts for her and her friends, and it's really sad for me because I'm like, oh my god, you're like an adult now. And so they had senior night, and I was able to get off work and come home for the weekend to do senior night and everything. And I also have a really good friend from high school who's also a senior this year. I really don't get to see her, and I know that she's been going through a lot of personal issues and family issues and trying to dig through that. And she'll call me and stuff when she really needs to talk, but other than that, I really don't get to see her. We hardly really talk because our schedules are so conflicting and busy. But I showed up at the pep rally on that Friday, and I surprised her with flowers, and she started crying, and it made me cry, and it was just so nice to be able to like make her so happy. I can't even express like what I was feeling in that time, and I just loved it. And I also, you know, I got to walk my sister across the field for senior night. My last thing for 2016 would be in this December, me and 3 of my really good friends from high school, we have this annual tradition we have been doing since junior year of high school. There's this really fancy hotel in Dallas called the Gaylord, and every year they put on this giant ice exhibit. They use like 2 million pounds of ice, and they carve it out, and they pick a theme, and it's colored ice, and it's really cool to walk through. It's freezing cold. They give you these parkas you have to wear, but other than that, it's like super amazing, and we go every single year, and so we do the ice, and this year they actually had ice skating, and they also have like snow tubing, so we do like my friend Victoria, her mom knows the special events planner for the Gaylord, so we get free tickets to everything, and it's really awesome. And so we went again this year. This is our 5th year in a row. We always like get together, and it's really nice because 2 of them I really don't see a lot. I see Kelly every time I come home. We always hang out at least once before I leave, and it's great because I love Kelly. My other 2 friends, Caitlin and Victoria, I really don't see them very often. Caitlin won because she dropped off the face of the earth basically, and I had to go find her boyfriend on Facebook to get her phone number. And then Victoria, because she's just so busy, and I didn't realize she was home. I thought she was still at A&M, but she's taking a semester off. So I really don't get to see these girls a lot, and I really don't get time to spend with them. And so like every year that we still do this tradition, it just like makes me so happy because I love spending the day with them. I love spending the day with Victoria's mom and her friend Pam, and it's just a great day. Like it's always a fun experience, and it's just so nice to go back to that. So we did that a couple days ago, so that was really nice. I almost actually made a vlog out of it, but I didn't know if I had enough like memory on my phone, and my phone camera kind of sucks, so I just decided against it. So maybe next year I'll do it. So I've decided that, I think I may have mentioned it in one of my videos, I have recently decided that this upcoming semester, the spring semester, I will be studying abroad in Spain. I will be in Spain for 6 months, and I'm super excited. I leave, my flight leaves January 24th to fly to Spain, and I will be there through June 30th. And I'm really excited, but absolutely terrified because that's so far away from home for so long, and like knowing nobody, but I know it's going to be like an awesome experience. So like I'm super excited, but I'm still like super terrified. I'm also really terrified because like I'm like none of my paperwork's going to come in time because I'm still waiting on my visa. I mean, I only went up there like last week, so I mean I still have time. So that's like super exciting, and I'm like planning everything out, and I'm like super excited for that. And I will post a video closer to my leaving date explaining what I'm going to do on this channel, since I've just recently come back and like I don't really want to disappear for 6 months again like I keep doing. So I'll make a video explaining what's going to go on there. So that is it for my 2016. That's all I can think of right now. I was trying to think last night and like going through all the events, but it really has been kind of an uneventful year for me, except for like a few trips. So yeah, let me know down below what your favorite memories of 2016 are and whatnot, and I will see you guys in my next video. I'm Chrissy. Goodbye.